What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of 101 Sports Card episode. As always, I'm Nathan Holloway, and with me, Jared Dresch.
How's it going, everyone? All right. Really tired. Had a long walk day. Very long walk day. But, Series 1, we finally got stuff on Series 1, and the pre-order was a complete F-up. I don't think any of the products showed up to like 15 minutes after, because I was on Topps website. I was going to see how much a pre-order was, and I got on it a little bit, like a couple minutes before, kept refreshing, it was like 11:05 and nothing was up still. I'm like, okay, so I just got off. And I guess I came back in like 11:15 or so. And apparently Jumbos didn't even show up until after they sold out. So people are not happy.
Pre-order for Jumbos is only like $150.
Yeah, and the hobby was $90, $89, $99, which isn't bad for Series 1, actually. But now the resale on the secondary market's probably going to be like $120.
I don't know. Topps has been selling it for more than card shops and stuff have.
So happened in Series 2. I mean, Series 2 started at 90. Also, now it's down to like 60. So
Series 1 from last year's down a ton.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because it's actually really good.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of Series 1 from 2023, Blaster boxes are now $15 at Walmart. Still, long odds of getting anything because the Series 1 odds were terrible last year. I think it was 1 in 99 gold. But for $15, you can't really beat that.
There's a lot of good rookies.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm probably going to buy a couple if I see them. I went to Wood Dribble on Walmart that never restocks, and they actually did for once. They actually had a ton of these Series 1 boxes. I don't think they were out. I think they put them in the back, and then they put them back out. I did find Prism Basketball, found 3 boxes. Didn't really do... I could have done a lot more. Got a Brandon Miller green rookie. Got a Luka Doncic Deep Space Silver. I just sold that for like $10.
So Wemby.
No Wemby. I got a Taylor Hendricks rookie. I know he's pretty solid.
I'm going to say, if you find blasters, buy it, because Wemby's prices aren't going to go down until the actual hobby releases.
And I still think with hobby, I still think his Prism base card would be $25, $30 raw. And I tell you what, it's going to be hard to get a PSA 10 because QC is not good again this year. So that's that kind of stuff. I did pull a red pulsar or red seismic, which is like a Blaster exclusive to $2.99. Fortunately, it was Joe Harris, but it is what it is. You can actually pull numbered cards on like out of Prism football.
I don't know if I find Prism football.
I'm still going to buy it.
Probably Megas.
Because you do get the guaranteed hit and a Mega, I think. I thought you got a guaranteed relic. Everyone I've seen got a relic out of.
There's a lot of blasters you get relics out of. Yeah. But you can't pull autos out of blasters.
No.
You can pull autos out of Megas.
Yes. So that's story. So we're going to go into new releases before we get into Series 1 and everything. We have, today was Bowman's Best Baseball for $290. We'll talk more about that. We have Absolute Football, which would be $725 for a hobby.
Yeah.
Oh, I go to retail.
I mean, just to tell you, if you pulled a Kaboom, the first Kaboom was put up on eBay today. They put it up for 99 cents. Within 15 minutes, it was over $3,500.
Of who?
CJ Stroud.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be expensive. It's going to be a bit of $7,000. Because his downtown's still $1,200.
Which is amazing because they overprinted the crap out of downtowns. I still have it. And now you can't even find Donos.
Yeah.
I'll wait for Optic.
It's probably the better decision. If it's like Optic last year.
Oh, it's not good.
No. Because Optic last year was actually really good.
Yeah. They had to make it good because
there was no good. Bowman Chrome University Basketball is $185 a box. This is where you can get the LeBron and Bonnie dual auto.
Apparently it comes out Friday.
Probably got pushed back.
Because RBI has still had pre-order on it, although Becca said today, so who knows.
Yeah. Wednesday, the January 24th.
So next Wednesday.
Yeah, we finally got Stadium Club Baseball coming out. I think it's a little late, but I'll still probably buy a hobby. Yeah. Oh, so you got the configurations. I forgot there's 2 configurations this year. I don't like it. I feel like we better get used to it because they're gonna make things like this all the time, and they're going to always make Legos of Lights, which are all good, but it's more expensive and harder to get. So hobby boxes comes with 2 autos, 1 chrome, and 1, what's that say? Tremendament? Because you made the script today.
Yeah, something like
that.
that.
Is it like a case hit or something? Like a box hit?
I guess. Apparently they used to have them in like Stadium Club Basketball.
Oh.
Is what I've seen.
Okay.
Because I looked it up. I'd never heard of it. I looked it up, and most of them came up with like Jordans.
Are they cool?
For basketball. The basketball ones are pretty cool.
And that's $130 a box. And for the hobby compact, you get 1 auto, 1 chrome, or the whatever the hell it's called for $70. You might as well spend the extra $40-$50.
You get 2 autos.
You get an extra auto. You get the chrome, and you get the hit, the box hit. We call it. So
I'm guessing this means we are going to get chrome as well.
Yeah.
Since they're not doing also chrome. If you pull a chrome auto, you're gonna be very lucky. They're out of 10.
Oh, instead of paper stock autos.
Yeah, and chrome cards. It is only one a box.
You get a good rookie.
Yeah, and from what I saw on Beckett's thing, most of them, if not all of them, are numbered.
Really?
So
they
also put in some. Not to interrupt you, they also put in some more inserts that look really cool.
Steam Clubs is an awesome set. I'll probably buy a box. You can't. Yeah, you're probably gonna get 2 horrendous autos.
Hey, it can't be worse than my Steam Club Pro.
Yeah, that's a fact. The only thing is, because I know there's only probably a couple more releases of 2023. Where was Triple Threads? Did they cut? Was that in the cut list?
I don't think so.
Because if they cut Triple Threads, they're idiots. Because I was gonna buy one. I love Triple Threads. It has been my dream since I was a little kid to open a Triple Threads box.
They'll come out after Series 1 match.
Hey man, if they make it with Noelvi, oh god damn. I'll be buying a case. I'm gonna buy a case of everything.
Buy a case of Chrome, please.
A lot of people have to. Hey, I will tell you, I will open a lot of retail this year. I'll open a lot of anything this year. But, so, speaking of Noelvi, we want to get into Series 1 and our thoughts.
You mean not, speaking of Noelvi?
Well,
since he's not
he does have cards, but he doesn't have base cards yet. So, before we get into the checklist, we're going to talk about the design.
I love it.
I think the design's awesome.
I like last year's more. I love last year's. Last year's design is going to be my favorite. But
this year's design doesn't even look like flagship. It looks premium. It will be tough to grade with that black border, but who's grading base cards, to be honest?
People.
Yeah. But, and the checklist is very good. We're going to get into that. But first,
I want to say one thing.
Yeah, apparently it says first card. Yeah. I don't like that.
I don't know what they're going to be, and nobody else knows either.
Oh, that's like a special card?
Yeah.
Is that going to be a 1-of-1?
Well, the guy, I'm looking at the Collectibles Guru on Twitter. I follow him. He's very good for stuff like this. But he put it on there. They're going to be 2 different cards. You're going to have the regular rookie. So he used Ellie, because Ellie's going to be the biggest card out of the set.
Ellie's he was the cover boy, basically.
Then there's also one with the first card. Topps has not released what it's going to be.
I feel like it's going to be the 1-of-1. Instead of making a different design, it's going to be a 1-of-1. Which would be kind of cool. But did the checklist have a platinum 1-of-1? I did not see it.
I didn't really pay attention to it.
I don't think I saw the platinum. Okay, the platinum is... They have the platinum. But, so the design is awesome. I love it. My favorite parallel that was shown was the Independence Day. They finally did the Independence Day right since 2018. They've been absolute butt cheeks. So, I think it's awesome. I think this set's going to be a killer, good set.
I hope they make the Mother's Day pink actually pink this year.
Yeah, because it was not
last year. It was not. I don't know what color.
I didn't even pull a Father's Day blue. I think they were more like... It was like a really light blue. Which the Father's Day is supposed to be a powder light blue, but before we get into the top rookies and stuff, I gotta say it. Noelvi is not in the base checklist, so he'll most likely be saved for Series 2, which will save me a little bit of money, so I can start, saving up.
No.
But he does have autos. His autos are in here, and then he has silver pack cards. I'm not just going to buy a ton of hobbies to get the silver packs. I'll probably just buy...
I don't get why he's not in it, but yet some of these guys, like Ronnie Mauricio, we're going to tell you Ronnie Mauricio is going to be in it. Ronnie Mauricio played like Obi.
Yeah. It kind of sucks because now I think he's going to be one of the headliners for Series 2.
It also depends who gets called up at the beginning of the year.
I know Junior Caminaro is going to be in Series 2 because he's not in this. You got Noelvi. I mean, how did Christian Canossian Strang get in before Noelvi? No, he was called up before. Never mind. That's my fault.
Oh, he was in it?
Yeah.
I did not see him on the checklist.
I have him on mine. I got pretty much all the notable and prospects that will kind of under the radar. So, yeah, Noelvi, I will buy his 1-of-1 auto. I will buy his 1-of-1 Superfractor I'm going to drop a lot of money, and my wallet's going to be crying for help. I might have to go do some things on the street, if you know what I mean. Okay, it's Noelvi. So, we're going to go into the top rookies. There's a ton of them. Andy Rodriguez, who is going to be injured for the whole year. He's a very high-end top catching prospect for the Pirates. You got Sal Frelick, Ronnie Mauricio, who is also going to be out for the rest of the year with this ACL. I think Ronnie Mauricio is going to be the most underrated player in the product, and I think he's going to be one to pick up. And we'll get into more of that. I got Ellie De La Cruz, of course, Curtis Mead, Marco Luciano, Evan Carter, Clint Priestl, Tyler Soderstrom, Luis Matos, Jacob Amaya, Colton Cowsell, Emerson Hancock, Zach Galoff, Emmett Sheehan, Jason Dominguez, Johan Rojas, Henry Davis, Jordan Westbrook, Christian Ignacio Strand, Sedene Rafaela, and Davis Schneider. A lot of people probably don't know who Davis Schneider is, but he's the Blue Jays guy that absolutely blew up out of nowhere.
He's also like 27.
Yeah, but he's very collectible. I like David Schneider. He's got a cool story. So, out of all these guys, who is the most underrated? Because there's going to be some very underrated guys in this checklist of how much star power there is.
I'm going to tell you somebody that you forgot on it, Andrew Abbott.
I didn't see him when I was looking.
He was on it.
Okay.
He was in him. Andrew Abbott could,
he was very good.
He was one of the best pitchers last year, and he played like half the season.
Yeah. And if you don't know who Andrew Abbott is, it's the son of Jim Abbott, who is the only person to throw no-hitter with one hand. Because he actually has one hand. Pretty cool, the way he pitched and how dominant he was for what he had.
Andrew Abbott could end up being a Cy Young.
He's very good. He's a very good ball.
Now for a hitter, I'm going to go with Johan Rojas. Although he is a Philly, and he's not going to get much love because, they have Schwarber, Bryce, Castellanos, Realmuto, Wheeler. Johan Rojas was a big part of that team last year, especially when he stepped in as a rookie and played very well when they needed him to in center field.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Ronnie Mauricio, only because he showed a lot of promise. His first ball he hit was like 118 miles per hour. That's an absolute piss rocket. And then he goes and holds himself in the Dominican Summer League. I think his cards are going to be very cheap. Not very cheap, but they're going to be a lot cheaper than without him playing. Because, you have Ellie, Evan Carter, Jason Dominguez, 3 guys under 23 years old who are superstar potential.
I'm ready to see Jason Dominguez's prices whenever it comes out. But he's hurt.
Yes, but people know him. Because you gotta remember the hype he was in 2020.
I mean, he was like the most hyped prospect.
Yeah. Another one I'm going to go with is Colton Cowsell. I think he's going to get traded because they have too many people, and I think they believe in Heston Kjerstad more. Colton Cowsell had a very rough start to his MLB career. He only played a couple games, like 10, 15 games, and he was not that good. And, I think he's going to be very underrated.
I'm going to go with another guy, Noah Shanwell of the Angels. He's about the only good player on the Angels. So
yeah, Noah Shanwell is very good. All right, so we're going to move on. The Tom Brady Bowman Chrome Superfractor Auto sold for $158,600 in a PSA 9. Less than I thought.
It did not go up at all the last day.
Yeah.
Which I was very surprised. But it is just set the record for the highest national / Expos card.
I mean,
ever seen.
Who's going to be next highest? Vlad Guerrero?
If you're talking nationals / Expos, Bryce.
Yeah. And then his base Superfractor was also poured on Fanatics Live, of course. And I saw a poll. Someone that I watched on YouTube put a poll up once they found this out, and they said, do you believe that Fanatics Live juices the boxes for Fanatics Live? And I think there was 400-something votes, and 92% said yes.
Yes, they do.
That's a bad look.
Yeah.
If you're a company that people believe that
we should have known that whenever they started it. If Fanatics is going to do its own thing, they're going to get juice stuff.
Yeah, that's how they promote the brand and get people into it. So the only way we can stop it is to not buy boxes. But we know we can't do that. So MJ Melendez makes trade offer for both of his World Baseball Classic 101s from Topps Dynasty. These cards are freaking gorgeous. I love them. Too bad they're in Dynasty, because I would not be able to buy a box. I'm not going to buy a box Dynasty, actually. Now, you know what? No. I'm not buying Dynasty to try and chase Noel. I'll just bite the bullet and buy Dynasty.
Okay.
It's going to be expensive.
It's going to be too expensive.
But
in a product that's...
It's a good-looking product.
I think it's very overrated.
It's a good-looking product. But there's better-looking cards. Would you take him up on his offer? He didn't really disclose what the
I know he said that he's going to bring anybody who gets it. He's going to fly him out to a Royals game. He didn't say what he's going to give them.
I guarantee he's going to give you a bat, gloves, a ball. Maybe meet the team I mean, I'd do it just to meet Bobby and MJ. I am an MJ fan. I've always have been.
Of course, there's also a dad of a young collector. She PCs MJ Melendez, and she's never met him but wants to meet him. So he's offering, I believe it's $1,000 per card.
That's kind of low
To get it and also meet him. But
I mean,
it is low.
That's low because there's a good. That patch is gorgeous. Even the ball was really cool. I wonder if there's other people from the World Baseball Classic, like not Harry Ford because he's not a rookie, but one of Mike,
I feel like there will be.
Mike Trout. You know it's gonna be a Trout Ohtani one. How much would those go?
I was just talking about the World Baseball Classic, but the World Baseball Classic, them boxes.
Are they going up?
I mean, Tops end up selling. I wish I would have bought some. $80 was way too cheap.
Well, they
they
were
were
180 now.
They were so. Oh, they're reselling for well over like damn near $200. But them boxes were so good.
The cards look beautiful. Yeah. I mean, I should have bought one, but it is what it is. Because I follow a guy that PCs Raphael Devils, and if you don't know, I'm a giant fan of Raphael Devils. Also, he's kind of a PC for me, like a small PC. He ended up buying the orange, the 25, and it's a gorgeous looking card.
I was about to buy. I know I won't buy it, but there was a Trey Turner out of 5 with part of the base. It was up for like $300. It was so sick.
Autoed?
No,
just a base.
Yeah, if it was auto for $300, I would have done it.
Oh yeah, because you want Trey Turner. Yeah. Would you be okay with the World Baseball Classic jersey? No. That would be too.
The only ones I would be okay with is him in the Nationals or him. Like, I don't want his first book. I don't want him in a Padres jersey.
What about his USA card?
USA's fine.
Because I have the USA auto.
No, I don't want the USA base.
So I have a feeling this card's going to sell for a lot. Probably more than what MJ's offering.
Yeah.
But we don't really know what he's offering. I mean, hell, he says he's going to fly you out. That's going to be an expensive thing.
You get a free game.
You're going to get a free game.
Although
I saw the
I'm sure Royals tickets aren't that.
Yeah, they're probably not that expensive. Yeah. But I would probably take him up on the offer just to see. Because at the end of the day, it is MJ Melendez. He doesn't get it. Alright, so I would probably take him up on his offer. I think it'd be cool just to meet MJ and Bobby. Salvi would be cool one to meet. He's a cool guy. He seems like there's a down north guy.
Screw all of them. I want to meet Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny's cool.
I love Vinny.
Yeah, I'd take him up on his offer probably. I don't know how much they'd sell for though, but I guarantee they go for more than $1,000. Those one people are offering, but I guarantee someone gives it to him for the $1,000 because there are some nice people. Would I do it? Probably not, because I do it for myself. Because it's Bobby, baby. If anybody knows me, I love Bobby Witt Jr. And I've loved him.
Everybody who listens to this knows that.
And I was one of the first ones that was on the Bobby Witt's case, like before he was in his high school still. Like 2 years before the draft. Saw a documentary on him. Just watched him. Seemed like a really cool kid. And of course, his dad also pitched in the major leagues. Me and my dad watched it, and we just were like, this kid's going to be a stud. And then, what do you know? He's a freaking stud. And my dad loves Bobby Witt also. One of the very few baseball players my dad likes. This guy's Kyle Schwarber, though. I love Kyle, too. He's a GOAT. He's the GOAT 190 hitter. Hit 47 nukes, though.
I miss him on the Cubs.
Yeah, I did too. He don't look right in a Phillies uniform. But that's for another day. So we're going to go into buy, sell, hold. We're going to go with 1 basketball and 2 football because of the trade block and everything. We're going to go Spicy P, Pascal Siakam.
Spinny P. Spinny P is... Roy needs to stop calling him Spinny P. That's not all he can do now. Like, he's actually improved. He's very cheap. You've missed your opportunity to buy, though. You should have. After they traded away OG, they said they were going to trade him. You should have already bought the cards. I know I had Prism rookie. I sold a long time ago. Yeah, I did. I sold a long time ago. I mean, right now, sell or hold if you think they're going to be good in the playoffs. I mean, I don't think this pushes the Pacers past the Bucks, the Sixers, or the Celtics. I think they're probably the 4th best team. I put them above the Knicks right now, although OG's been very good with the Knicks.
Yeah, he has.
I'd say the Pacers and the Knicks are about even. The Pacers are 6th in the East right now. I don't see them moving up to anywhere above 5.
Yeah. I'm going to say sell. I think this is a perfect time to sell Spinning P. You don't really get many times to sell a guy like this. That's not like a big name. He's like a second third option. It's a good time to sell him if he has some cards. I'm sure he's up a little bit. So
Well, I got to say, Raptors fans, I feel very bad for you. There's nobody left from the championship on the team.
yeah, that's sad. It has been a long time.
2019.
It's still a while. Sports are different now. People don't stay. People ain't loyal.
I mean, it wasn't Siakam's decision.
No, but you know what I mean.
Well, he said he does want to sign an extension with the Pacers.
Yeah. So next guy, we want to go with the guy that upset, but was it really an upset? Because I'm pretty sure everybody thought this was going to happen. Baker Mayfield.
You missed your opportunity to buy Baker. I wish I would have kept a few. I bought a few of his last year whenever I thought he was going to win the starting job with the Buccaneers, which everybody made a big deal out of it. With is he going to beat out Kyle Trask? It's not that hard. I think a 2-year-old baby could beat out Kyle Trask. This Buccaneers team's good. You look at Baker's stats compared to Tom Brady's stats last year; they're nearly identical. As long as they're able to keep Mike Evans next season, he is a free agent after the year. As long as they're able to keep him, I believe this Buccaneers team is going to be very good. I mean, they're already very good. I don't see them as a Super Bowl team yet. If they can improve their defense, they could definitely be a Super Bowl team. But I like where they're heading. Of course, the NFC South is a very easy division to win. And Baker's been playing out of his mind. I mean, this is great for Baker. I mean, he was counted out. Browns got rid of him. He went in as a backup with the Rams last year, and then the Bucs ended up giving him a chance. Of course, he's a free agent after this year. He's going to be back with the Buccaneers more than likely. I'd buy Baker in the offseason whenever he's cooled down. So buy in the offseason. Sell right now. His stuff, I don't know what his stuff. It's probably a little bit hot because, I mean, he just torched the Eagles, and he's had a very good year overall.
Yeah, I'm going to say sell. This is a good time to sell. I do think they can beat the Lions, but I don't think they will, but they have a good chance. It's going to be a good game because neither team is amazing. They're both just decent, and it also depends on which Jared Goff they go up against. Do they get good Jared Goff, or do you get the off Jared Goff?
They're going to get off Jared Goff because this Buccaneers defense, Todd Bowles, loves to rush the passer.
Yeah.
And when Jared Goff is under pressure,
he poops.
He throws a lot of picks.
Yeah, he poops the bed. Want to go with another guy that is a hobby darling. That's a hobby darling. Josh Allen.
I'm holding Josh Allen. I would not be buying Josh Allen. Is very expensive.
Yeah. He's came down a lot, though, from what he was.
I'm holding Josh Allen. They could end up being a Super Bowl winning team. I could see them making it out of the AFC. Right now, they're the hottest team in the NFL, besides the Packers, in my opinion. They're the hottest team in the AFC. And, I mean, it's especially after they're able to get by the Chiefs, because they're going to win this weekend. If they're able to go in to Baltimore and win and then make it to the Super Bowl, they have a very good chance of winning the Super Bowl. Because, I mean, the NFC team, you're not going to have much to do unless it's the 49ers. But this Bills team, a lot of people count them out early in the year. Josh Allen played like an MVP. I don't know how he's not getting MVP looks right now. Everybody's saying it's just Lamar.
He's playing good all year.
Josh Allen was amazing. Led the league in total touchdowns. He had like 20 some odd rushing touchdowns or something like that.
The dude's a tank.
So Josh Allen, sell whenever after this week. Sell because they're going to beat the Chiefs, and then sell if you don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl. Buy in the offseason, though, because Josh Allen next year, Josh Allen's improved a lot. You've seen it this year. He's not turning the ball over as much.
He still makes some bonehead plays.
The Bills, if they're able to get a little bit better defensively and another weapon for them offensively, they're going to be scary in the future. And you got to think, he's still young.
Yeah, he's only, 26? I'm going to hold Josh Allen and sell when he beats the... I mean, I said they're going to go to the Super Bowl, but they're going to lose to the 49ers, but this team is a team I would not want to face, no matter what the record is, because Josh Allen could just torch you. Because he's a man. The dude's a stud. I love Josh Allen. I mean, he came out of nowhere, kind of.
He was a top pick. He was terrible his first year, though. He could not throw the deep ball at all.
Now he's got a cannon.
I mean, he could throw the deep ball, just not accurately. He's always had a cannon, but
he's just improved a lot. So I'm gonna say hold. I'm gonna go into overrated, underrated for the last thing. And it's going to be Bowman's best.
I'm going to say Bowman's best is a little overrated just because of the price, and you're not going to have the resale value. that you are with any other Bowman set. It's still a good product. I mean, how many autos you get in it? 4 autos. I mean, it's still good for 4 autos. Plus, I mean, people love prospects.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it's just a little overrated just because of the price.
I'm gonna go underrated. You get 4 autos for under $300 sometimes. Most autos nowadays and every product's gonna be over $100. And you're gonna get some poop autos, but the prospects who could turn out to be good. Prospects, you never know.
You also get rookie autos.
Yes. And you can also get Shohei Ohtani autos and Mike Trout autos. Very well, but you can get them. And the Family Tree autos this year are freaking cool. I don't know if you saw those, but there's like Jackson Holiday and Matt Holiday autos, Andrew Jones and Drew Jones. That is so cool to me. There's a Jackson trio and a Jason trio, I think. It's just a super cool product.
Also this year you have the Randy Johnson photographs.
They're actually very common. I thought they were going to be a little bit...
I'm sure the autographs are.
Yeah, somewhat. It's a great product. For under $300, I'd pay $350 last year. I ended up getting a Jackson Holiday auto out of it. You can still get big autos. You can get the big prospects. You get a ton of numbers. Ton of number cards. Take 2 a box. You never feel like you're getting gypped out of a Bones Best box. You always feel like you're getting good value and just good cards. And, I'm going to go underrated.
That's all we have. We're actually getting more releases. We're getting our first 2024 sets coming out with the pre-order of Series 1. Of course, it comes out the first week of February, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
no, February 14th. So it's B2.
So Valentine's Day.
Yes. Which is actually probably why they did it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my love. Here's a whole jumbo case. Oh my gosh, thank you. My wife bought me a jumbo case of girlfriend. I'd love them forever.
Thanks.
Why didn't you buy me one?
No, I'm not going to. So thank you guys for listening. As always, come back here next week. And as always, keep on collecting